The Diesels had now made up their mind. "Alright, we will join," said Diesel. "Alright," said Diesel 10. "We will join." The Diesels honked very loudly. "Alright," said Dodge. "Go for it. Go to see where Gordon is." "Okay," said Diesel 10, and he roared away. "Rosie," said Diesel 10, "move out of the way." "Sorry, Percy," said Rosie. "And you, Green Engine, move out of the way," he said. "His name is Percy," snapped Scarlet. "You, be quiet. You, move out of the way. Bark. Park somewhere." "There you go," said Percy. "Thank you," said Diesel 10. But then, however, there was trouble. Diesel 10 went too fast down the line that he crashed into the cars. The boxcar was in smithereens, but the rest of the train was alright. "Alright," said Diesel 10. "I wasn't expecting this. I was not expecting this. Not one bit." And he backed up. Then Birdie arrived. "You got any news?" said the controller. "Any good news?" "In fact," said Birdie, "yes, I do." "What's the good news about?" "Well, sir, I forgot to tell you, I also have bad news too." "Alright. What is the good news?" "Are you sure? You sure you don't want bad news?" said Birdie. "Fine," said the controller. "What's the bad news first? Anyway, just tell me." "Well, the bad news is that the docks is running low on cars, since we haven't had any cars on the island of Soda. And also, that Gordon's taking over the railway." "Gordon? Who's he?" The Big Blue Express Engine," said Diesel 10. "Express Engine," said Thomas. "It's not express, it's express. You need to learn some grammar. Not expression, eh?" "Be quiet," said Diesel 10. I said what and how I want, and it's express." He backed away crossly. "It's express," said Birdie. "Yeah," said Scarlet. "It's not expression, it's express. It's express." "Yes," said Thomas. "Diesel 10, he don't know how to spell, if you get my meaning." "Indeed," said Scarlet. Gordon, meanwhile, was at the quarry, and Henry was there. Henry had to go back. Gordon asked Henry one more time. "Henry," said Gordon, "you're my friend. Can you—" "No, I will not," said Henry. Henry was so cross, he bumped Gordon hard and fierce. He bumped him. In fact, Henry had bumped Gordon so hard that he went back up the hill. But however, Gordon did not see Diesel 10 coming. He smacked into Diesel 10 hard. Diesel 10 came off the rails and was injured. "Ouch," said Diesel 10. "What was that for?" But Gordon was in the worst position. He fell off the rail. His tender fell off the rails. But now he was also beginning to fall off the rails. Then his tender lifted up in the air, and then Gordon just plunged down at the bottom. "Oh," said Gordon, "this is a disgrace. This is just a disgrace," he said. "Yes, indeed," said Percy. Look! I can't even get past to go to my friends." "This is a disgrace," said the engines. "No, it's more of a disgrace for us," said Gordon and Diesel 10. "Ha," said Henry. "That's what's all your fault. This is what you get. This is your punishment," he said. The controller was very cross. He was not cross at Henry, actually, surprisingly. He was cross at Gordon and Diesel 10 as he came in. Birdie also stepped. "What in the world?" he said. "You, Diesel 10, what are you doing? And Gordon, Big Blue Express Engine, what are you doing?" "Well," and he explained the situation. "What?" said the controller. "What? That is like the stupidest thing I've ever heard. Gordon, When what's his name again? It's Neville, Sir Thomas. He is Neville, Sir Thomas. Thank you, said the controller. Anyways, he said, when Neville comes to put you back on the rails, you're going to be shunting in the scrapyard for a while. I'm not sure how long, but it will most likely be more than a month. Why, said Gordon? Because going up against the engines like that, come on, Gordon, you're better than that. Maybe you can learn a few mistakes here and there, but Gordon, you never do that, you know. Yes, sir, said Gordon. I'm sorry, sir. But he really didn't mean it. He was going to do it again. He thought the controller was actually lying on him. And Diesel 10, where are you supposed to be? In the scrapyard working? Yes. The same with Gordon. When Neville comes to put you back on the rails, he said, you will go and work in the scrapyard, and I'm not sure how long. I might leave the rest of the 3 friends. I have 4, sir. No, you have 3. Harry, Bert, and Dodge. And Diesel. Whatever. When Neville comes to put you back on the rails, just like Gordon, you're gonna have a big punishment. You understand? Yes, sir, said Diesel 10, but Diesel 10 really didn't care. Unlike Gordon, who more likely cared, but altogether they both really didn't care. Alright, said the controller, but the controller was quite cross. He hopped on Birdie and he drove away. He went to... The controller was going to go get Neville. This is just a disgrace, he said. This is just a huge disgrace. I can't believe something as foolish as this will get out of hand. Do you know why, Birdie? No, said Birdie, I don't. Me neither, said the controller. But let's go to Neville. Let's go to Neville. And Neville was here. They arrived at the rural part of the island in only 30 minutes. Alright, Neville, can you go to do something? What is it, said Neville? We had a big crash and I need your help. Alright, said Neville, I will go. Thank you, he said. You're a big help, Neville. No problem, said Neville. And the controller walked into Neville, and Birdie drove away. Alright, Neville. He stepped on the breakdown train and sat on it. Alright, he said, I'm going to see how good you do. But your top man already gave me a trial. I'm giving you your second trial. Actually, my third trial, says Neville, because I did a trial. Oh, says the driver, well, I guess it's your third trial then. Okay, says Neville. And Neville puffed away. He hopped off to see how Neville would do. Thomas had to move out of the way for the process. His brother was there also. He was watching the process. Alright, he said, let the process begin. Right, said the controller. Let the process begin. I want to see how you do, Neville. I want to see how the breakdown train goes. Alright, sir, so Neville, it will do good. Sorry guys, it's being a little stubborn right now, but I'll get it working. There we go. That's about as good as I can get. Diesel 10 was on the rails, and now Neville was going for Gordon. By that time, Gordon was all the way off the bridge. But since Gordon was a heavier engine, he had to be actually lifted upward. Inside the crane. Thank you, Neville, he said. Oh, one more thing. What is this, Neville? That. Oh, said Neville. Okay, then. This one should be quicker and easier, because it's only a truck, and plus it's empty from the explosion. Indeed, said Neville. Alright, let's pick it up. And in no time, it was back on the track. And he had to order Thomas to take it back. And that's what Thomas did. He took it back out of the way.